Thorpe Park is a great theme park that, in my opinion, gets too much hate. They have a great collection of roller coasters, flat rides, water rides, and a dark ride. However, this park is not perfect by any means. So today, I'll be outlining my 10-year development plan if I took over Thorpe Park. In this, I'll consider profits as well as capacity restrictions and things like that, but most of all, I'll just think about what I would want realistically to see into the park. However, I won't include anything about Fright Nights on this video as it's quite hard to predict. With that being said, hey guys, what is up? It's Josh here, and this is If I Took Over Thorpe Park. As soon as I took the park over, I would immediately change a few things. For starters, I would start to take down Loggers Leap with the aim to have the site cleared by the beginning of the 2021 season. I would also announce the closure of Angry Birds Land, with the area returned to Amity for 2021. Finally, I will get a team of professionals down to the park and yeet the Soar Alive boat into the sea where it came from. 2021 will also be a small year, with two big announcements coming later on. However, this year will finally be the year Colossus and Nemesis Inferno, now named simply Inferno to avoid confusion, get a repaint. The first big announcement is the closure of The Walking Dead The Ride at the end of the season. This ride doesn't pull in any queues and the experience is mediocre at best. However, while the ugly steel pyramid and all the theming elements will be torn down, the coaster will remain in its current position. The second announcement is the closure of Quantum and Zodiac, as they never get large queues, and while I enjoy Zodiac more than most, it is showing its age. This year will be a much bigger year, with lots of things opening. For starters, the Vekoma Enigma coaster inside the previous Walking Dead building will be repainted, and it will open as part of the new kids area in the former Space of X Pirate Kingdom. The coaster will open with the park at the beginning of the season, along with 5 other kids attractions. A junior pirate ship, this is Mr. Monkey's rethemed to fit the area. Timber Tugboat and Lumberjump will also make a move, as well as a new chair swing and a Zamperla disco. As well as this, Zodiac has been replaced with a second generation Huss Enterprise with the new suspended seats, themed as part of the Lost City area of the park, also called Zodiac. 2023 will finally see planning submitted and construction underway for the new coaster coming in 2024. As well as this, we see Darren Brown's Ghost Train receive a new scene, and the Swarm Brave It Backwards return for 2023 only. Finally, Colossus and Soar will both be receiving new trains, both with lap bars. This year marks the first new coaster in 12 years with the addition of a Mack Rides Big Dipper similar to Lost Gravity at Wallaby Island. It will open on the land behind Swamp Island and also connect Stealth and the Swamp, making park circuits much easier. This year will also be the final year for Rush, closing down at the end of the season along with Storm Surge and Wet Wet Wet. The land that Storm Surge left will be used as an expansion site for Pirate Kingdom with 2 new rides added. A Junior Log Flume and a Mack Rides interactive boat ride, both themed to fit the area. As well as this, Rumba Rapids will be completely overhauled, with the repainted station and effects restored, as well as Storm in a Teacup being removed. In 2026, construction will start on a new family roller coaster in Lost City. Samurai will get an all-black repaint to fit in with Soar the Ride, and Vortex and Detonator are both removed at the end of the season. This year marks the opening of a Mack Ride spinning coaster in Lost City, with the station taking up Quantum and Rush's land and providing great interactions with Colossus and all the pathways. Vortex will also be replaced with a Zamperla Mini Discovery. The reason why I went with a similar ride is these have much better capacity than afterburners like Vortex, as well as being more reliable. After nearly a decade of cleared land behind Soar, construction starts on a new roller coaster in Old Town. As well as this, Detonator is replaced with a small SMS shot tower, which are more thrilling and higher capacity if the cycle is short enough. This also marks the final year of Depth Charge and the Rocky Express at the end of the year. In 2029, an RMC T-Rex will open in former Old Town, now rethemed to the Mystical Wood. It will have a largely out and back layout, going up to the jungle, with a fast-paced twister section at the end. Soar the Ride is rethemed to fit the area, as is Samurai. As well as this, a new 4-lane morale slide is put in Depth Charge's plot of land, and 2 smaller body slides in Wet Wet Wet's old position. The final year, and it won't be a big one after the huge investment last year. However, the Rocky Express's plot of land now houses a Zamperla Super Air Race, while the old Timber Tugboat space has a Super Happy Swing, both themed to fit Mystical Wood. And that's the end of the video. Did you agree with my decisions? What would you do? Make sure to let me know in the comments, and with that, that's me signing off.